to the city street.
Hello everybody, and I am sorry that I did not give an explanation for my absence yesterday. One of the things that, if you've known me very long, or if you've gone through any of my older mental health videos, you know that I have a problem with anxiety, and most of the time it's under control. But sometimes situations come up. I try to handle them, and then I just get really, really anxious about things, depending on the severity. And one of the things I have a problem with is letting other people dump on me that I do care very much about. I'm not trying to, but it's a habit. I've done it forever. Being an older child of a family, large family, you tend to be a caretaker. And that's not the way you should be. But that was the reason I did have a severe anxiety yesterday, and I didn't even know what to type or what to say. So, alright, I'm just building the armature here. Okay. So this is the backlights. I'm going to go ahead and I usually use something else, but today, just for a start, I'm going to use this masking tape to keep that in place. I'll be using some other stuff later, but there. It's much simpler than what I have been known to do. Okay. That's gonna be very big. I may have to cut those down a little. Now, the deer I'm making is probably what they call a whitetail deer. Still something a little off, but some of it might be because it's not staying in put yet. Okay, they've got a long, sleek neck, and I think I'll do this. If you're a person who has anxiety and stuff, and you need something to kind of take your if you have the time, if you have a tendency to over worry and overthink things, this is one way that I have. This is the therapy I use. I do crafts and I do painting, and I tell you what, I didn't start out as a pro at all, and I still don't have. I'm still not. I just have watched some other people, and I have a lot of family that's they're very good artists, and but I just do it because. And when I initially started this channel, I was working around, helping people understand that they have some control. It took me a long time to figure out that I did have control over anything. And you're not always going to find that control, but if you find something that you can enjoy and do fairly well, then that's what, even if you don't do it well. If you like to sketch and they come out like some some little kid sketch, go ahead with it. Because the point is, you know, some people, my mom she was a cook. I mean, I used to cook quite a bit. That's one of the things that used to make me so anxious, was because, well, once I was diagnosed with COPD and on oxygen, I couldn't get near the stove anymore. I couldn't cook anymore at the stove because we've got a gas stove, and I like the gas stove. I do. But my mother, she sewed and she cooked. Where'd my wire go? Have you ever seen deer jump? They are so adept at it, and they're so sleek. The problem is when they get out on the highway and they're just in that danger zone, and they kind of put us in a danger zone too. Here we have, especially in the fall and winter, when they go into rut, it's mating. It's what their mating season is called, is rut. I'm gonna make this a buck because that way he'll have his antlers. Most does do not have antlers. Some, I think, elks, and some maybe those do, but I don't know for sure. said masking tape. I was wondering why it felt so dry. Okay. I am going to go ahead and bake this. I am alive. And there he is. He's a long deer. Well, we'll see you tomorrow. And I do love you. And think about what I said. When it comes, if you have an anxiety disorder, or if you have a worrying disorder, try to find some kind of hobby or something that will preoccupy you and help you to get through those anxious moments. Sometimes it's going to come back and get you when you least expect it. When you think you're all cured, don't go off your meds, because you're not all cured. You're stable, and I am most of the time. But there's always that possibility something is going to get you in that way. Find your, for the most of the time, find yourself something and just keep at it. And maybe you'll get a little better. I'm getting a little better. This will be a deer tomorrow. And you guys are a dear for listening to me. I love you. Good night. Take care of yourselves.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire.